Hiya, Krudlis here, welcome back to Gilneas again. We are back in World of Warcraft Leveling Legacy. Hi. So in the last episode we got here on into Gilneas once more, to the Liberation Front for the Gilneans, and we are aiding the Forsaken in attacking the land of the Worgen people. And we are bringing currently a communication device down to this place known as the Dreadwatch Outpost. So that is what we're doing. We're playing the Shaman, Shaman, sorry. And as you can see, Gilneas here in the background. I didn't think we would be back here this soon, but in fact we are, and hopefully we'll be back in Legion as well. But looks like these guys have met with a terrible fate, haven't they? So let's check what happened here. The FCD crackles with static. Dreadwatch is lost. This is bad, Throx. Real bad. If Dreadwatch is compromised, it means we've lost Gilneas City. No! The FCD hums. Our next outpost is Rutsack's Guard, located due east of Dreadwatch. Make your way to Rutsack's while avoiding the Worgen rushers, Throx. You don't want to deal with those monsters by yourself. If you make it in one piece, look for Captain Rucksack. What? Rucksack? Captain Rutsack. Hopefully, yeah, Captain Rutsack. Just be prepared for the worst. And he also told us at the end of the last episode to stay away from the road. As you can see, there are currently lots of these Worgen rushers, which are elites. Level 13 elites only, though. So we are level 16, 18 currently. Wow, 18 already. Wow, we're getting up there, man. And we could probably have dealt with those, but let's stay away from the road for now. Feels good to be back in Gilneas. We have the beautiful Gilnean rain and the dark clouds. We also hear the music, the theme for the Gilneans. Here is not Rucksack, but Rutsack's Guard, and yeah, things are not looking good here either. Oh, almost got stuck inside there. It tends to happen sometimes. Sometimes you get stuck in a wall, or especially when playing a mage and blinking around. Let's check inside the house. Here we have Captain Rutsack. He is cowering for his life. Can we open this? No, we cannot. After the Gilneas city, we lost the Gilneas city. The port fell. Humans are here. Reinforcements from Stormwind. They slaughtered my men and left me alive to witness their strength. To tell High Command, to tell them that the 7th Legion are here. The 7th Legion. They rushed us in the dead of the night. Their captain barked orders at the submariners, slaughtered my men, then came to me, put his face in mine, and said something I'll never forget. The name's Master Sergeant Pietro Zarin, officer of the 7th Legion. When you see your soldiers being slaughtered in your nightmares, if you even still dream, remember my name and tremble. Avenge my soldiers, kill the 7th Legion occupying the cathedral quarter of Gilneas City southwest of here. Also another quest popped up right here. On whose orders? The 7th Legion are an elite special ops regiment. They've been there behind the scenes for almost every major offensive and military engagement the Alliance has ever done. This is bad news. How did they get past our warships? And on whose orders are they here? We need to get our hands on their orders. This Pietro character will undoubtedly have vital information. Find him at the cathedral quarter in Gilneas City and take him out. Search his corpse for clues. Here you can see him with a nice eye patch. Zarin is your next target. So the 7th Legion is not the same that is invading in the expansion. It is actually the very similar to the SI7. 7 is pretty important for Stormwind, it seems. Is the Alliance forces controlled by Varian Rin. It's the naval marines, I believe. They attack the military forces that attack other areas that are not like domestic, I guess. So they are attacking. They use the 7th Legion against the Horde. They use them in an area that is coming up at the end of Cataclysm as well. We see more to these SI7, not SI7, but more to the 7th Legion, which will be cool. You can see these guys are submariners, so they can attack with boats mostly. They also have like submarines, it seems. So might be some gnomish technology there working its magic. We'll see more to these submarines later on, as the Horde and the Alliance both have submarines in fact, even though looking at this place, doesn't seem like that technology is really reflected in this area, but that's the way of how WoW works. Oh, as you can see, this guy is using Master Sergeant. He's using these other guys using harpoons, or I guess tridents, but he's using the Grand Marshal's Claymore, one of the most iconic weapons back in vanilla. It was only rewarded to those of rank 14, or was it 13? 14 it was, I think. 13 or 14 for the Alliance. And there we go. On whose orders complete. Let's see your status. An Alliance Armada is en route. How could this have happened? Forward Commander Onslaught. Let's take a look at the note first of all, though, before we turn it in. Zarin, your first objective is to take and hold the Cathedral Quarter of Gilneas City. From there, I want you to work with Lord Crowley's Worgen to push forward into enemy territory. Take out their near outposts and cut their lines of communication. They have already done that, it seems. King Vryn has assured me that a full armada of warships is en route and should be arriving any day. Once the rest of the fleet is here, we will launch an all-out assault on Forsaken Forward Command and beat those worthless maggots back into Silverpine Forest. Once Gilneas is securely in Alliance control, we will begin preparations for retaking Lordaeron, for the glory of the Alliance High Commander Halford Wormbane. P.S. We will launch a signal flare when we are ready to attack Forsaken Forward Command. Keep your soldiers on high alert. Oh, he's respawning. Let's get out of here. I should probably deliver this quest now. An Alliance Armada en route. How could this have happened? Forward Commander Onslaught cuts out for a moment. You hear Worgen howling in the background. You've got to hurry, Throx. We're being overrun here at Forward Command. But look around the Cathedral Quarter. There should be a telescope nearby. How can he talk to us now if he's being attacked? Never mind. Find to use it to scout the harbor. We need to find out how the 7th Legion got past our fleet. Hurry, Throx. We can't hold these beasts back much longer. So you gotta use a telescope to scout the area, and then we gotta get back to vengeance for our soldiers. This is pretty cool, I must say. Feels good to be back. This place looks so amazing. I wish we could have gone here, especially on RP server. Think of the stuff that could be going on here if this was a city. This looks really cool. This telescope. Take a look what's going on here. That's the submarine, guys. That's the submarine and the ships you can see over on the right side. And what is this? There we have him, Halfus Wormbane. I remember him being involved in some quest back in... Was it Burning Crusade? He does wear the Burning Crusade armor. I was just looking at the ships, though. Alliance reinforcements have arrived. We see those ships when we started here. We didn't need a telescope for that. Might have needed that if our draw distance was a bit shorter, though. But there we go. What tomorrow brings. Torpedoed! We had everything at the waterline covered, but nothing below the line. They must have snuck in between our defenses and then blown our warship to smithereens. And now the rest of the Alliance fleet is nearly here. We can hear the buzzing now. Howls can be heard in the background. Throx, do you read me? Come in, Throx. This is likely my final transmission. The Worgen have overrun Forsaken Forward Command. It is now only a matter of time before the base is lost. Belmont and the Valkyr Arthura have left. Belmont mentioned that they will rendezvous with you at Emberstone Village, located to the northeast. Find Belmont, Throx. Our mission, our very existence depends on it. You are our final hope, so... Just like Obi-Wan Kenobi, we are the final hope. Let's get out of here. And first of all, we're going to head to Vengeance for our soldiers, and then we're going to head out to the Emberstone Village. Look at this here. Huh. Seems like a really strange way of building a... waterway like this, but I guess it's used for defensive purposes. Let's go back and talk to that really scared guy. He was terrified, but we've killed the sergeant. Though we were shamed in battle, the enemy was not victorious. I will not soon forget this, Throx. If I make it back to Silverpine, I will likely retire from the service. War is not in my blood. Sounds like a good idea, my friend. We did learn a new ability now. I also got some new gloves. Anything else? Strength mail. Those are pretty useless. New cloak. We haven't learned this one. Let's equip this for the sake of learning some outfits. Anything else? Gloves? Nope. Nothing new. We did learn a new spell though. We learned a couple of spells. Previously we learned Cleanse Spirit, removes all curse effects from a friendly target. Gonna equip this to control click, and then we can dispel ourselves if we get cursed. And this seems strange that Shaman can remove curses, but oh well. Can we remove the Worgen curse? No, we cannot. Previously only mages and druids can remove curses, so they were primarily on decurse mode, as people said. We have Frostbrand, chills your target dealing 59 frost damage and enhances your weapon with frost for 16 seconds, causing each weapon attack to reduce the target's movement speed by 50% for 3 seconds. This one, however, is not free. It costs 20 Maelstrom. You can use this to slow people down, especially in PvP, but it doesn't really serve any purpose besides that, so...
Forward, Commander Onslaught fought until the bitter end, Throx. It took a pack of bloodthirsty Worgen to finally bring him down.
That's one name, Forward Commander Onslaught. Pretty nice name there.
We must not let his death, or the death of all of our soldiers in Gilneas, go in vain. Our mission must succeed. Now I will reveal to you why we are here.
Oh, revelation.
Lord Vincent Godfrey spent his life defending the kingdom of Gilneas. When the Worgen curse ravaged this land, Godfrey was one of the first Gilneans to take up arms against the bees.
We remember Godfrey. He was one of the dudes in the starting area that opposed the king, pretty much.
It is said that upon discovery that the king was afflicted by the curse, Godfrey took his own life. He would rather be dead than serve the very creatures that he had defended his home against.
So he suicided, remember that? He jumped off the cliff.
We are going to give him a second chance, Throx. Together, we will battle southeast towards Tempest reached to collect his corpse.
Oh, looks like he's coming back to life, my friends. We do get another quest as well. It is called Resistance is Futile. This is Commander Lorna Crowley of the Gilnean Liberation Front. That was a terrible name for Lorna Crowley. We've seen her before. She's the daughter of Darius. If you are hearing this message, then you know the Alliance once again controls Gilneas. Lay down your weapons and surrender. Failure to comply will result in your death. Our forces have locked onto your position and will arrive shortly. Resistance is futile. Here we see him, daughter. Here we see him. Here we see her, daughter of Lord Darius Crowley, being promoted to commander of the Gilnean Liberation Front. So we have to kill 20 Worgen, and then we have to work our way down towards Tempest Reach. See it at the end there. Lots of these guys in the forest. Yeah, so this is real war, man. Really feeling the war in Warcraft now. We can't loot these guys? Oh, that's strange. Luckily, we have both Deathstalker. What is this guy named? It's Belmont with us, and we also have Arthur with us. So these guys will help us with the killing, which will reduce the time we spend killing these things, which is nice. Oh, can we AoE that Packhound guy down? Let's get him. Oh, he's an elite. That's not good. Okay, he's going down fairly quickly though, and he does have an AoE there. Fan of knives, it seems, so it's pretty nifty and useful. Ah, it's so good to have Ghost Wolf, man. So good. Okay, so we need 10 more of these guys. Look at this. You see the end there of the wall? It's so huge, the Great Main Wall. It's kind of strange that people haven't invaded from the sea here, though. So, yeah. The most of the surrounding areas have been covered by these rocks. That kind of explains why.
With Godfrey at our side, we will crush this uprising.
Godfrey, if you remember him, by the way, he used to be the dude with the top hat that talked to us when we were right after we basically got our humanity, control of our Worgen existence on our Worgen character. He talked to us, and then he basically abandoned the cause of getting Greymane. Then he suicided. So hopefully we'll find him down here. A man named Godfrey, Lord Vincent Godfrey was his name. Yeah, as I said, it was kind of strange. They could have launched some ships down here past the rocks here, and then they could probably have taken this place pretty early on while the Worgen were under the curse. Well, had trouble internally with the curse. They could have taken the place easily. But I guess that was actually during the time when the undead were off fighting the Lich King. Okay, here we go. Resistance is futile. No time to bask in the battle glory, Throx. We have a job to do. I have no doubt more of those beasts are on the way. Oh. Let's get out of here and find the Lord. Ooh. And by the way, if you haven't done the Shadow Fang Keep dungeon, we will be doing that pretty soon when we are done with Silverpine Forest. And it does actually involve Vincent Godfrey, so look forward to that. I'm not sure if we are safe here when we're fighting these guys, since they are elites. We've got to be careful. They don't really have any indication as to, other than the fact that the nameplate says they are elites. I don't have any enemy. Like, usually you have a gold dragon around the icon of the enemy, but I kind of have this minimalistic UI down at the bottom, so my only indication is the fact that they say there's a plus next to the icon and next to the level down there, and there's also, you see the tooltip here, there's a plus right after the number, and also it says elite next to the level there. So and believe me, I have made mistakes attacking an elite without really realizing it was an elite. I did some quests in Pandaria at level 100, and I attacked Garrosh Hellscream without realizing he was Garrosh Hellscream. That was unfortunate. He was still pretty strong. Okay, so we are here. This is the place where we kind of talk with Gen Greymane. There's some cages for the Worgen here. You can see a squirrel and a mill. We gotta get down to the bottom, and luckily there is a path along the sides here. That's Tempest Reach right there, beautiful building. And this path leads down to the corpse of Godfrey. Look at this. Remember him? The dude with the glasses? Yeah, from the cutscene. We found the corpse. Now what happens? Oh! A nice little boat, you see, and these guys just spawned next to us.
Here we are, Throx. He's a little rotted, but no worse than for the wear. We must hurry before the Alliance finds us.
And here we are, talking to, well, they're trying to resurrect him, I guess.
Hello. With our mission objective secured, the time has come for us to make our escape. Though Gilneas is lost, with the aid of Godfrey and his lieutenants, we will have it back in no time at all. Go now, Throx. Fly back to Orthora, to the Forsaken Front in southern Silverpine Forest. The Banshee Queen awaits your arrival.
Sounds good. What about you, Belmont? How will you get back?
I'll be fine now, Thora. The Worgen lost our scent. It's doubtful that they even know we're here. I'll probably make it back to the Forsaken Front before you two, 3. Now move out. You must not keep the Banshee Queen waiting.
So be it farewell, Belmont. She's carrying us, and she's also technically carrying Godfrey as well, according to the dialogue. Oh my, hang on tight. Oh, those are Worgen casters. I don't really see the purpose of being a Worgen caster, though. They seem kind of more feral, so it just feels, not feels wrong to me, but it feels like I'm not utilizing the race to its fullest, I guess. Not sure if we get any new dialogue on our way back, but anyway, let's enjoy the vistas. We remember the manors, we remember the different districts in Gilneas, and we remember here we launched the assault, and we ran across the bridge screaming with the help of the prince. It was awesome. And if you want some refreshments on that, then check out those Worgen episodes all the way back at episode 30, about around episode 30 again, like something like that. Yeah, this wall is so devastated by... Not sure if it was destroyed by the Cataclysm or whether it was destroyed by the undead. Seems like they couldn't have done this much damage, so it must have been the Cataclysm. because if not, then this is pretty impressive. Because that wall is freaking massive. Should probably use these the Gilnean engineers to build the defenses of Stormwind, because man, this wall is really cool looking. Imagine if Stormwind had this design. I would like to see that fan art. Wow, that would have been awesome. I just really love the architecture for the Worgen. The art styles for the different housings and stuff. It's really cool. Now here we are, the Forsaken Front. So we're almost done with here with the area now. Hillspread Foothills is to the east, and the Forsaken. She's dug another one of these graves, and we have Cromish, the Dark Rangers, and Sylvanas is back. Let's have a chat with her and see what she has to say about our attack, which failed, but we got Godfrey back. Here is some other significant individuals, a Lord of Walden and Baron Ashbury. These guys are also involved in the Gilnean starting zones, if you want to go and check those out. So then you get some story about these guys. I'm not going to retell that.
What joy is there in this
I had
curse?
no doubt that you would succeed, Throx. I hope you can understand why I kept the purpose of my mission a secret. Should Crowley and Bloodfang have found out about our plan, they would have surely gotten to Godfrey first and disposed of the body. Stand by, Throx. The time of their rebirth is at hand. Let's pick the waste.
What are we if not slaves to this trauma?
Are they going to start the event now, or are we going to... Well, we're going to learn to ride, by the way. That's one quest we just got now. And also, we got level 20, unlocked Black Fathom Depths and the Stockade. We've been to the Stockades, you know what's up with that one. Black Fathom Depths will do with another character.
We are the Forsaken.
You...
We will slaughter
let's wait for her
anyone
to talk.
who stands in our way.
You are unwavering in your loyalty to the Forsaken, Throx. Know that what you have done for us for the Horde will not go unnoticed. With Lord Godfrey and his men recovered, we will have a great advantage over the Gilnean Liberation Front and the rest of the Alliance dogs. Now stand by my side as Lord Godfrey is reborn as one of us. Together, we will bring him and his men into the fold. This should go painlessly. Rise, Lord Vincent Godfrey, be reborn as an instrument of my vengeance. This takes a while. I live again. You serve me, Godfrey. Together we will crush the Worgen uprising and retake Gilneas for the Forsaken. For the Horde. Yes, of course. The irony of what I have become is not lost upon me, Lady Sylvanas. Though, as I have always said, better dead than Worgen. Or in this case, better undead than Worgen. Prepare your men. The Gilnean Liberation Front amasses at Grey Main Wall. Soon their reinforcements from Stormwind will arrive. We haven't a minute to waste. Armor, weapons, whatever you need, you will find it at the supply depot behind me. Go now. As you wish, Banshee Queen. Once again, you have impressed me, Throx. Without your aid, we would not have made it this far. Walk with me. I do wish these events were voiced as well, because I do love Sylvanas' voice actor. She is really good. Oh. These guys spawned right next to her. We have Arthuria and Agatha and the Dark Rangers.
I have no time for games.
Today marks a new beginning for the Forsaken and the end of the Alliance in Lordaeron.
We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
While Godfrey and I make preparations for our assault upon Gilneas, I want you to lead our attack upon Amber Mill, directly east of here. The former Dalaran Magi of Amber Mill have erected a magical barrier that somehow cloaks them from vision. They currently reside within some type of pocket dimension, awaiting orders from the Alliance to begin their attack. We must prevent their assault by making a preemptive strike, venture to Amber Mill, and find information on what on that would grant us access to the Magi. We have lots of other quests as well. Here you can see Lord Godfrey. Really amazing new design for him. I do love that minimalistic, dark, shadowy areas. We also have Walden and Ashbury next to him. Ashbury has the cloak, and this guy doesn't have the shoulders to tell them apart. Let's talk to her. Come on, give me. You're too far up. I can't reach you. I can't. Give me the quest. She's too far away. Really? Is there any way I can get up to her? That seems like a design oversight. Oh my god, come on. Come on. If I use a mount, maybe? Oh, I think I got it there. So after just reloading, she eventually disappeared and she spawns back here. So I guess that was some sort of phasing error. The Magi of Ambermill have employed foul magic to keep us away. Elemental servitors created with immunities that we cannot breach protect their territory. Venture east to Ambermill and slay the unyielding elemental servitors and, that guard the town and recover their cores. Bring their cores back to me so that I may devise a method by which we are able to destroy them all. Sounds like a good plan to me. And also Kramash.
What do you need?
All able-bodied members of the Horde are hereby ordered to report to High Executor Darthalia at South Point Gate in Hillsbrad Foothills. The Forsaken War Machine marches ever onward, securing Lordaeron for the Horde. To reach South Point Gate, you must follow the road south through Silverpine Forest and reach this east fork leading into Hillsbrad Foothills. Onward, brother. Destiny calls.
For the Horde.
So that's the last breadcrumb into the next area. This episode will be a bit longer since I am aiming to finish off this area in the this episode. And then in the next one we'll take a look at Shadowfang Keep, hopefully. So here are the elementals that she was talking about. We need to get the cores from these guys, so we can find a way to destroy them. I think these guys drop these, don't they? Yeah, they drop Servitor's core. Looks like it's not a 100% drop chance though. As you can see here, this is the pocket dimension that they use. So they're now behind, we are inside this barrier. And it's like sort of a shield like this one, a huge like purple shield like this. Used to surround Dalaran. It was destroyed during the campaign in Warcraft 3 by Archimond. You might recognize Archimond as the last boss in Hellfire Citadel in Warlords of Draenor. And also as the last boss in Mount Hyjal. I guess it's the Battle of Mount Hyjal. And he destroyed the city of Dalaran with the Kirin Tor and the mages. And they rebuilt the thing underneath this huge magical barrier just like this one. So in vanilla, all the way until Wrath of the Lich King was released, Dalaran was just this huge purple bubble. And now, where Dalaran used to be, there's only this hole. And of course Dalaran is the main hub in Legion as well, so you must have seen that place around. And these guys used to be citizens there, I guess, these Kirin Tor dudes. Let's head inside. I guess they're not around anymore, but they used to be in this place. There used to be Kirin Tor and mages. Tried to build, live here right next to the Forsaken, which was kind of troublesome. We are not able to read the codex though, which is unfortunate. I would really appreciate that if we could. Have been able to read that thing. Okay, come here. As you can see, I used the frost thing there just to show that off. Almost learning Windshare next. This is like the same as Pummel for the warrior. It's going to be fun. So we only need one more servitor's core, and then we'll be done for now. Trying out the Frostbrand thing. It works decently. We should probably use Lava Lash instead though. Lava Lash. Since we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves, I'm going to cut to when we're back at the command. What I was going to say is that we're getting a bit short on time, so that's why I wanted to cut there. Have you recovered the Servitor's cause? Yes, I have. Well done, Throx. The praise the Banshee Queen lavishes upon you is apparently not unfounded. Nice, thank you. Have you found anything yet? Yes, I have. Clever mages. The codex is sealed by a magical ward. Pity they weren't clever enough to realize that the former Archmage of Dalaran are now forsaken. Take the codex and travel north to the Sepulchre. Once there, find Dala Dawnweaver. Dala is a former Archmage of the Kirin Tor. Surely he will be able to bring down the protective ward surrounding this codex and pry its secrets loose. Harry Throx. Okay, I'm gonna cut to when we are up at the Sepulchre then. First of all, we haven't talked to this bat handler yet. Steven Stutska. Hello, Stutska. See you guys in a few seconds. Now, he is inside this little inn, I guess. It's called an inn. I guess you can call this thing an inn, yeah. At the bottom of this sleeping area. Under the sleeping coffins.
Yes, what is it? The Dark Lady requires my expertise. Well, of course, give it here, boy. The Dark Lady is correct in her assertion that I am able to unlock the Codex. Unfortunately, I need a signet ring from Dalaran Archmage to do it. My own ring was taken when I died many years ago, but there still might be a way. While Dalaran has floated away, the outskirts of the city remain. Far to the east lie the ruins of Dalaran. It is there that you will find an Archmage known as Relios. Take his signet ring and bring it back to me. You may use the portal behind me to get to the crater.
Trust no one.
We also have another quest. Practical vengeance.
Under ordinary circumstances, I am not a vengeful man. In fact, I am somewhat of a pragmatist. You see, practicality is a paradoxical notion of vengeance. Most revenge ploys are highly impractical. But in this case, since you are already going to the ruins of Dalaran, you might as well kill every Dalaran-affiliated human that you see. The reason is that I want them dead, range from hatred to anger to betrayal, but I assure you they are all legitimate gripes. Do this for me and I will pay you handsomely.
Okay, that's good for me. I just do this for the money. So here we are in the Dalaran crater. As you can see, this is right here, actually in Hillspread Foothills right now, south of Fenris Isles. We're technically in another zone. And we are supposed to kill Dalaran humans, not these guys. These guys are arcane remnants. Let's just take them down though. Get a quest. Ley energies. And ley energies basically points in Azeroth's geographical points that have increased output of magic, I guess, arcane. The arcade remnants pulses with strange energy. Perhaps you should search for more remnants. Surely Dalar would be interested in such a find. So we should have to kill 8 of these in total. Which should not be a problem, to be honest. Good thing I killed them though. It's easy to miss those these pickup quests. I highly recommend that you pick up the WoW Pro quest helper down here. As you can see, it does actually tell you the order of quests that is most efficient, so it does pretty much that work for me. Usually I don't really need that thing, but I just check it out to see which routes are ideal to take. Sometimes I might be wrong, you know, gotta check with multiple sources. I'm not what is the name? I'm not infallible. I guess that's the phrase. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. I mean, I do my best, but I might be wrong. I'm not saying I'm always right. That's quite a big risk of doing that if you keep thinking that you're right all the time. Okay, so once we are done with these guys, we'll be able to get the portal back, I think, at the bottom. So we had to make our way down there after we're done. So in a few seconds you'll see your first glimpses of Hillspread Foothills. Still see the barrier though. As you can see, there's still somewhat of a purple barrier around this thing. Here are the Dalaran summoners. So these guys are probably here just to heal or control the ley line energy here, bursting out of the ground. We must dissipate this power before it is noticed by elf or demon. So I guess the demons could utilize this energy. Maybe there will be a demon invasion here. Who knows? But yeah, there are lots of these ley line places in Azeroth. We have Dalaran here. Koldara is one of the famous places. It's up in Northrend, where the blue Dragonflight has their main base, or had their main base, more precisely. And we also have Karazhan, another place, which is infamous for being fueled with magic. So where is this thing? It says here Archmage's signet ring right here, which is strange. Oh, what is this? Indigo's a rare dragon kind. Let's kill this thing. Let's kill this thing. Come here. This is a blue dragon attracted to the ley lines, perhaps? Anyway, we got some gloves. We can sell these. Nice. Now, I'm really lost right now. You know, never mind. He's probably over here. The quest add-on is probably just wrong. Not the quest add-on, but the quest thing. The helper here says he's wandering around a bit, so maybe he's patrolling the area. He's called Relios, the Relic Keeper. Oh, lots of mobs here. This could be quite crucial. Huh, let's see. Oh, come here. There we go. Do you see him, guys? I'm gonna cut to when we find him because don't want to spend too much time just running around. There he is. Relios, the Relic Keeper. It's just around the corner. Let's get him. Let's get him. I didn't have to cut it. You didn't have to cut his spawn right after I just decided to not do things. You will have to pry the relics of the Dalaran Archmages from my dead hands. Well, I'm pretty much done with that right now. By the way, the quest doesn't discriminate between killing the mages or the workers. Just have to kill Dalaran humans. Oh, this house has its door barred. Huh. That's strange. That's strange. My god, my voice is pretty battered right now. Going to have to take a break after this one. Oh, let's get the last 2 Dalaran mages. There we go. And then we probably will do something fun with Sylvanas. She'll be happy with our results, hopefully. Let's jump down into the portal and I'll see you guys back in... Oh, can I make this jump? I can make it. I cannot make it. Oh, I actually did. That's wonderful. Let's heal up. My god, that healing was effective. Not gonna kill that guy, but yeah. I cannot be troubled with walking. Here you can see some pieces of the Dalaran sewers, in fact, which is kind of interesting. You can also make a mage portal to this area. Ancient portal to Dalaran. If you go to the Scarlet Monastery, I'll show that off later.
Hello. Hello? Did you recover the Dalaran's Archmage's signet ring?
Yes, I did.
Perfect. I hope this wasn't too much trouble for you to come by, Throx. Relios was a pupil of mine back when I was a mortal man, thereby making him a competent and formidable adversary. I suppose I should have warned you ahead of time. Now let's see the ring. There we are.
Level 21. Beautiful.
Haha!
Oh.
That's bad.
Dala closes the codex and looks up to you. With this ring, only one may enter the pocket dimension of Amber Mill. That person will need to fight through an army of magi and kill the Archmage that is generating the phase from the inside. Only then will the dimension fold, ejecting all of the magi. The portal to the entry is hidden at the back of the cave in Beden's Pedal. That is all I know. Take the ring back to Sylvanas.
Goodbye.
I thought for sure that with the death of a dozen of my most hated enemies, I would feel a great burden lifted from my shoulders. Sadly, I do not feel a thing. Perhaps I'm a psychopath. Perhaps you are. Let's take this one.
Time will come.
Smart boy. I can most definitely use these arcane remnants in my studies. Indeed, Dalaran was built upon a massive ley line. It's no wonder then that such things exist at the crater.
Goodbye.
Okay, thank you. I'll see you guys back at Sylvanas'. What have you learned? Only one may enter. I know just a person for this mission. Sylvanas nods at you. I will prepare our forces and have them at the ready. Sylvanas hands you the signet ring. Oh my god, we are going to do this, guys. Take the ring and make your way to Beden's Pedal, southeast of here, located in a cave in the hills. Once there, search the cave for the portal to the pocket dimension that conceals the Amber Mill Magi. I will communicate with you through your thoughts, Throx. That's amazing. Once you have reached the portal, I will give you the marching orders. This is amazing. There's also another quest from Kromush. Hello. These Worgen take us for fools. One would think that only an idiot would mistake one of their druids in bear form as a real bear. Unfortunately, there are many idiots here at the Forsaken Front. We've already lost a few battalions to organize Worgen bear attacks. Yes, it's even more idiotic than it sounds. Directly east of here, heading towards Hillspread, you will find Worgen druids roaming the woods, masquerading as bears. Kill them and make our southern supply lines safe again. So that quest is actually called, first of all, we had Transdimensional Warfare Chapter 1, and then we have a wolf in bear's clothing. So those are exciting. Oh. Get over here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this long video. It's going to be a pretty special one. Just want to finish the area off, to be honest. So Just make sure you take a break if you're tired of this video and just leave it in your bookmark bar or something like that, and you can rewatch it later. Pick it up where you left off. Let's hear. This is an inconspicuous bear. Pretty exciting. It does have a really cool model though. The Worgen bear model is pretty cool if you ask me. Though they're not very inconspicuous, to be honest. They do look fairly special, to be honest. They do become Worgen again when they're back in their... when we kill them, they turn back into their regular forms, which is... I guess that's kind of strange, but oh well. Here's another one of these skins. This one is a little darker. It does have some runes on them, on their sides, though. As you can see, we are almost at the end of the zone now, so we're getting close to the end. The Transdimensional Warfare quest is the last one, I believe. The finale of the zone. Let's get these guys. Oh, come on. Come here, little doggy. This guy's going to sleep. Oh my god, I'm going to kill him in his sleep. This is... Oh, wait. Did you see that, guys? He just woke up and then charged at us. That was amazing. So, by the way, I just wanted to ask you guys a question. How do you feel about the dungeon episodes? Did you feel that those were, I guess... Did you feel that they were necessary? I think they're actually kind of fun to do, so hopefully you'll find them enjoyable. Even though they don't really involve a lot of hard content, we don't really get challenged at all since I'm using high-level characters. But I figured it would be a good idea to show them off in that way, to show you guys the area to its fullest, I guess, in its fullest, taking my time to slow down. If you're in a group, you have to rush through the whole dungeon and you miss a lot of stuff, so... This is Baron's Pedal. We have some portal guards here. You should probably not name yourself a portal guard. Their weapons are really ugly though. Look at those. They look like snake heads. I think one of those snake items, maces there, used to drop back in the Wailing Caverns. Another dungeon that we have to take a look at when we are done with the Northern Barrens. Which will be fun. We'll probably head on to Hillsbrad in the next couple of episodes after Shadowfen Keep. That's going to be cool because those quests are really fun. Some of the best fun in the game, to be honest, are there. Hillsbrad Foothills. Some of my favorite zones are, in fact, Hillsbrad Foothills. It is Stone Talon Mountains, and well, Silverpine Forest is getting up there. Lots of cool quests here. All these cool storylines. Here is the portal. Let's take this thing. The portal hums. Wow, what is happening here? The Banshee Queen's voice invades your thought. Yes, this is it. Now run the ring along the runes of the portal and you should become attuned for transdimensional travel. Wow. The Banshee Queen's words float in your head. You are now ready to use the portal. Be warned, Throx. Once you step through, you will appear in another dimension at Ambermill. There will be 100, perhaps 1,000 magi waiting to kill you. You must persevere and kill all in your path. Let's go, guys. We are here in Ambermill in another dimension, and this is where these guys have placed themselves. So that's why the other place was filled with elementals, and this is where all the mages are. They've hidden themselves away. These Ambermillions. Clever, clever girl. Well, more like clever mages, but oh well. They do have some miners though still. I guess they're not all mages. They are Ambermillions. Huh. Not really a lot of lore on these guys in the game, I think. They've been around since vanilla. This area used to be just like this, except you weren't in a separate dimension. You were just killing these Ambermillions. Just like this, you had to kill a lot of them. And they did drop some sort of ring, I think, that you have to get some signets. Ambermill signet or something, if I remember correctly. Maybe I'm totally wrong on that, but that's what I can remember of this place. Oh. Let's get him. Let's get him. Come here. Come get over here. That's 13. We need 7 more of these guys. So many. Huh. I guess we are actually wiping them out for the glory of the Banshee Queen. Not sure how I feel about an orc doing this though. It seems like more of a Forsaken thing. But you guys didn't want me to level a Forsaken, so guess we're here on this guy instead. I do love playing as a Shaman though, and the combat for Shaman melee is a lot more fun to watch, I think, and also to play as than a Worgen. Ranged classes, they don't have as visceral combat as melee classes, which could be a negative point. Now we're done with the quest. There we go. Excellent work, Throx. Now to eject them into our waiting hands. Let's see here. You must find the being responsible for keeping this dimensional pocket alive. Likely that fool Atteric. Search for the compound for him. Should you find him, do what you must to stop him from channeling his magic. He's undoubtedly protected by a powerful arcane shield and will send minions of arcane energy after you. Defeat the minions while they are near him to unleash their energy. No mage can handle that much power. Oh, this is going to be fun. Look at that. He's holding the arcane up. As you can see, Shadowfang Keep is in the background there. We have the Forsaken field right in front of us. You can see the dudes are right there. Let's take Atteric down and unleash the Forsaken force. The power! It's too much! I cannot hold it any longer. Run! Do not let them turn you! The dimensional barrier is broken. Take them now for the Banshee Queen. Rise, Magi, be reborn as Forsaken. Look at this. Even Archmage Atteric. Whoa. This is one finish for a zone if I would pick one. Holy shit, there he is. How does it feel to be undead? Let's head back to Sylvanas. Man, we turned the whole village there? That's a lot of forces for the Forsaken, lots of Magi. Those will probably be really useful for Sylvanas, especially in her quest to... why didn't she do this before she went to Greymane Wall? I guess the Worgen were a present threat though, but yeah.
What do you need?
I'd only hope that you don't end up getting beat down by inconspicuous birds, cats, or trees next, or seals. Could you imagine it? Yeah, I could actually. This guy actually has a sense of humor. Nice boots. Those are better than ours. Let's talk to Sylvanas then.
I've no time for games.
Had I not witnessed what you did with my own eyes, I would not have believed it, Throx. Now, with the Ambermill Magi on our side, there is but one thing left to do before we retake Gilneas and send those Alliance dogs running for Stormwind.
What joy is there in this curse?
The hour of victory approaches, Throx. Godfrey has devised a plan to decimate our enemies. I am sending you into the field with him, and his men to bring the rebel insurgents to their knees and seal the fate of the Alliance filth encroaching upon our lands. Our final march begins when you're ready. So we're not done yet. We have this one left as well. Okay, let's talk to Godfrey then. This is amazing. Oh my god. 3 quests actually. Our enemies are becoming smart. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? We are actually going to end it off here, and then we're going to do this quest, and then we're going to jump straight into Shadowfang Keep afterwards, because I think this quest actually leads pretty nicely into to that zone. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to click the like below and share it with your friends if you think they will enjoy it as well. I've been Crudeless, and you've been fantastic. See you guys in the next episode of Warcraft Leveling Legacy.